Hello, welcome to this week's Author Rambling with me, your hostess. Yeah, I'm still working on the intro. Um, Hi, it's been a week. Um, Literally a week, not figuratively a week. I am running a little bit late today, but that's okay. I realized an hour ago that I hadn't done my video yet, and it is what it is. But I'm doing my video now, so Um, news. First up, there will be no Write With Me this week. Probably not next week. We'll see about next week. Um, in great news, Mistletoe Valley 7 is finished. The rough draft is finished. It's time for edits, but it's not time for edits. Huh? What? Let me explain. I'm taking a break from all things writing related unless I get absolutely bored, and I'm working on my reading to be TBR list this week. Let's see how many books I can get read this week. Um, so that I can take a break before I print off, because my rough draft I print off for the as I begin my edits. Because I print off 35,000 words. Yay, 35,000 words. That is great. It is going to become more words. Like I said, as I've described, Mistletoe Valley 7 1 through 6 was like the TV series. You get the episodes 1 through 6. 7 is the movie that happens after the TV show because the TV show needed a little bit more to wrap it up. It will also set the stage for season 2, which will be, what is it, 8 through 8 plus 6? 14? That wasn't right. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not right. 8 plus 6 should have an even number. Hello, everybody. Math with Alicia. 8 is New Year's Eve. I will tell you that much. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Should be 14. Somebody, please explain how I'm messing this up. So, book 8 is New Year's. Book 9 should be Easter. Book 10 is going to be a different holiday. 11, probably Halloween again. 12 might be Thanksgiving again. Oh, okay. Took me long enough. I'm not starting with 8, I'm starting with 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. There's a reason that I went into English stuff, into teaching with not, English classes. I'm a writer for a reason, so I don't have to deal with math. Because obviously, there's a reason when I was substitute teaching, I stayed clear of the math classes as much as possible. And if I had anything to do with math, they knew what they were doing. So, yeah. Um, 7 should be ready by the end of the month or early September. Somehow I managed to pull it out of my hat because I was expecting release in August, and I'm like maybe a week over my deadline. I don't know. Still might not. I still might be over deadline, but Emma is definitely over deadline because Emma was supposed to release soon, and she's not releasing soon. Not unless I can manage to pull um 40 chapters. 40, that's about 40,000 words out of my hat in 30 days. And people are wondering why I'm not really marketing outside of YouTube. Anyway, um that's really it. And I will try to start resuming writing on Emma while I'm editing Mistletoe Valley 7, and all that stuff will be posted and shared later. But until then, this is my reading break vacation until I get bored. I'm hoping to tackle at least 3 books on my TBR list. Books and Bewitchment by Esla Jewel. Isla Jewel. I don't have it in front of me. You know what? I will be right back. Why is my mouse not working? I'm back with a stack of books. Did you miss me? Probably not. I was only gone like 3 seconds. So, another pause. If I'm still recording? No, okay, I'm still recording. I'm gonna be honest, this feels weird, flipped. Um, knowing that my right eye is currently on the left side and everything's reversed, but you can read the titles. So this one's first, because I started reading it last week, last weekend, and I'm close, about halfway through. Yeah, this came out last week, and so I really want to get started on this. I love, I love this author. I love this series. I, but going in, I have a feeling of dread and just kind of fear that I've pumped the series up in my mind so much that I might regret reading it because I have several books that I've been started reading this summer that I have not finished yet. We will not talk about those. And I don't want this to be one of them, but I mean, everything I've read of her so far, I've loved. So, um, this week, tomorrow, the fourth book in the Assistant to the Villain series, Adversary to the Villain, comes out. Like, obviously, I don't have a copy of that in my hands, so tomorrow I'm going to go to the store and grab a copy of that, and it will be on my list. It might jump, it might not, but I loved the um the Innkeeper's Guide to Magical. What is the book? A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. I loved it. I loved it. So, of course, even though the special edition came out this week, I ordered the one that matches the copy of the book that I already had, the Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping, because I love this. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to read it. Plus, there's 2 books that I'm actually enjoying that I paused halfway because, or partially halfway because it hard. Um, some books are just a little bit tougher than other books. I really gotta remove this sticker. But Starling House, when I went to Chase Waterfalls, I was listening to this an audiobook. I was reading this as ebook. Since I have not actually fully opened. Ooh, pretty. I have not fully opened this. This is going to be a keeper. At least for a while. I will remove the sticker. Um, and Wayward, Weyward by Amelia Hart. I started listening to that one as well, but I had dreams about creepy stuff, and the other one has a lot of domestic violence in it to start. Um, and sometimes I got to take a step back. In fact, that my list of books to read for that trip was hard because every summer after was also on that, and I'm still not in the phase of reading books where people die in it. It is what it is. Although I watched uh Voicemails from Isabel this weekend. It's on Netflix. I sobbed so bad. But I enjoyed it. Yeah, that is, and that's just the tip of my TBR. I still have got Legends and Lattes. I've got 3 or 4 books that's started that I need to finish that I'm not quite ready to call DNF on. Um, I give books at least 6 months to a year before I firmly call DNF on it. If I don't pick it up within that time period, I'm not gonna be in the mood to pick it up again. So, okay, that is my week. This is weird. I've got to flip myself back. That's better. It's just so weird. So yeah, that's all I've got. My dad says I need to get back to marketing. Um, I might spend some of my creative time doing that this week. It'd be a good time to do it. Um, get Mistletoe Valley's marketing ready for the. Anyway, without further ado, have a great week. Happy writing, crafting, reading, whatever you're doing. Enjoy it. Life's too short for DNF books, even if it's one of mine. Um, I can't believe I said that. Hopefully you're not DNFing my books. DNF, D, yeah, DNF, not DNR. Sorry, completely different thing. So yeah, stay hydrated. If school has started back where you're at and you're a teacher, hope everything goes well and have a great rest of your week, everybody. See ya.